Information received. Internet connection established. You have received a voicemail.
Mobile Task Force Kappa 42. Angel reporting in. Item number SCP-182. Writer. Object Class. Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-182 is to be kept in a small environmentally sealed structure or an otherwise uninhabited island situated 10 kilometers off the coast of Greenland. A team of 5 guards are to be assigned to guard the subject at all times. Guards are to be examined for psychological damage once per month, and guards who show any signs of damage are to be recalled from their post and are required to undertake a full course of psychiatric therapy prior to returning to duty. No single individual is to spend more than 6 months at a stretch of 182 guard duty, and are required to spend a minimum of 3 months on a different assignment before returning. Personnel are entitled to refuse this assignment if they have already spent a total of 8 months or more on the island. SCP-182 has requested to be kept under heavy sedation for 20 hours per day. Following Incident 182-7, this privilege has been revoked. Description: SCP-182 is a Caucasian male of average build, roughly 45 years of age, and has suffered heavy abdominal and cranial scarring at an unspecified point in the past, by subject's own admission, shortly before he was admitted into the care of the Foundation in 1999. SCP-182 is both deaf and mute, compensating for these disabilities with natural abilities. SCP-182 has displayed the ability to passively enter the minds of other beings, both human and animal, and to perceive sight and sound through their senses, in effect writing as a passenger through their minds. This has no consistent effect on personnel, and some guards have rotated on and off on a regular basis for years without detrimental effects. However, prolonged exposure to SCP-182's passive sensory borrowing results in vivid visual and auditory hallucinations in 97% of humans and 100% of non-human test subjects. The effects in question vary widely in severity, but continued exposure after the onset will inevitably result in mental collapse, with said mental breakdown being hastened by proximity to SCP-182. SCP-182 has displayed the ability to consciously force hallucinations upon his guards when under duress, and as such, it is advisable that subjects known to agitate SCP-182 be avoided. Termination of affected personnel is recommended if they cannot distinguish between the hallucinations and reality, as all subjects allowed to reach such a point have invariably broken down, with brain death or permanent catatonia being the only possible outcomes. SCP-182 cannot control this ability with any appreciable degree of skill, and automatically sees and hears the perception of any living animals within 10 meters. Subject can focus on specific directions outside of that range, but cannot ride the senses of beings further away from it than 30 meters. SCP-182 additionally manifests the ability to project its thoughts into any mind of individual who senses its rides. The mental speech is the only known source of information about the subject, and has been described by guards as akin to being spoken to by a small human between their ears. SCP-182 exhibits no mimetic or telepathic hazard stemming from this speech, though subjects report that his voice is always a component in their hallucinations. Addendum 182-1. Subject 182 claims that the incident that resulted in the loss of its speech and hearing also manifested its telepathic talents. It is not presently clear whether this was a deliberate goal of the torture subject was subjected to, or whether the apparent life or death situation caused previously suppressed powers to manifest. Questioning in this is in vain, and is to be discouraged, as SCP-182 has become agitated in the past and has successfully attempted to accelerate the rate of a mental breakdown in his handlers, resulting in 12 casualties during his first questioning. Addendum 182-2. It has been suggested that SCP-182 be used as a translator with other SCPs who appear capable of thought but not of communication. Given the side effects of the proximity to SCP-182, this request has been denied. Stay safe, stay alert, 14 days remain.